here I am about to make another change. So I used this to color my roots, and it's supposed to wash out, but actually it kind of yellows my hair and it doesn't completely come out. It's not as white. The hair is not really white, so the stuff doesn't really completely wash out like it's supposed to, and it's kind of leaving a yellow tint to my hair, which I don't really like that. I want to show you the back of my hair. See, the back, where I have not been putting that stuff, is pretty white, but towards the front it's more yellowed. The roots back here are very white. You can see it in here. The roots are much whiter, and that's very different than what's in the front, because the roots on the front are a very kind of yellowish tint, so it doesn't completely wash out. So I've been using that for several weeks, and I decided not to buy another bottle. Also, another problem I'm coming to is it's summertime and it's getting hot out, really hot, and wearing a wig feels like wearing a hat, and I really don't like the idea of wearing a hat all summer long. So I'm making a change here. I have been using for 30 years permanent dark brown color, and now I'm going to change to a non-permanent, ammonia-free, natural instinct color. And I decided that what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and color it, but a little less permanent. And this will stay in for, let's see, there was a certain number of washings. Color lasts for up to 6 weeks, so it'll just gradually fade. I actually chose a color that's just a shade lighter than what I have. I have dark brown. I'm going to change it to medium golden brown, so it's a little bit lighter, and maybe over time just kind of gradually lighten it. What I'm waiting for is I have a wedding. One of my sons is getting married in August, and so I don't want to completely go white before that wedding, because you know, he probably wants a younger looking mom for the wedding. So I'll just kind of keep my hair dark. Either I'll wear a wig, or I'll just give it a fresh coat of color with a non-permanent color so it can fade out. When I was traveling to Arizona recently, I was on an airplane and I was sat next to a lady, and she had silver white hair, and I thought, oh, nice, your hair's beautiful. And she told me that she used to color, well, I mentioned that I've been coloring my hair for 30 years, and my hair would be silver white if I wouldn't be coloring it. And she said that she also used to color her hair, and I said, what color was your hair? And she said, dark brown. I said, really? Now, she just had really short hair. My hair's a lot longer, but she just had shoulder length hair. And so I asked her how she made the transition. She says, well, she just let it grow out. And so that must have been kind of awkward, having your hair, you know, part white at the roots and dark. And she says, yeah, but people knew me and they knew what I was doing, so, you know, people just got used to it. And I said, how long did it take for your hair to grow out? She says, 3 years. I said, oh, wow. I don't think I want to wear a wig for 3 years. So I think I've got a couple of ideas about what I want to do. For now, until the wedding in August, I'm going to color it with a non-permanent color so that I don't have to wear a wig. And then after the wedding, and as I get closer to the births of the children that I'm expecting in the fall, I think I'll go and just have them match my silver white color and just have my hair frosted so that I could just let it grow out naturally. I think that's what I'm going to do. And that way I can be natural and not have to go through several treatments. Hopefully it'll just take one treatment of just frosting the hair like I used to have it years ago, where it was just frosted around the front, and that way it's not just sort of a cut off place where we have white roots and very dark hair. So it'll sort of fade out, and that way, you know, I can be somewhere still in my transition when the grandchildren are born, and then over time it'll just, by the time the kids are grown to where they are old enough to remember, my hair will be white. So I think that'll work. So I am right now preparing my gloves and my cape. I'm going to put on this new color. It's a little bit different than what I've been using before, and hopefully it'll be less harsh. It's got aloe and vitamins in it, so I hope that works. And so we'll see.